What up, everybody? This your boy Theo Pinson here. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube so you don't miss any Run Your Race content. What up, everybody? This your boy Theo Pinson here with another episode of Run Your Race with my boy, AJ Richardson.
Good morning, beautiful people.
It's the afternoon. You know, you doing the same shit, different day.
Nothing changed.
Nothing changed. But listen, we got a very special guest here. People call him a damn twin. Hey, listen, people call it, we both got hats on. And my man going on his 11th year in the league. Michigan grad?
Nah.
Not yet. Not Michigan, not yet. Michigan alum.
There we go.
I mean, the guy is a sharpshooter. Literally, it's a brother. We talk all the time. I call him. I know he gonna answer, and we just have chats. This is my guy right here.
Thanks.
People, welcome to Run Your Race. My boy Tim Hardaway.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Thank you.
I call him Himothy. But look, man. Hey, Tim, you are a perfect guest for this because this is like every time I do this, I just think like this is a perfect segue of why we do this.
Yeah, facts.
Because this is another path that we haven't done yet.
No, facts.
Coming from a guy whose dad was in the NBA.
Hall of Famer.
Hall of Fame. Listen, my fault. Not dad. Right. We have a Hall of Famer.
Get right. Hall of Famer.
AJ. Look at your camera. Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer.
I mean, this is big time, bro. Like, it's gonna be. I'm very excited about this. Just to hear your perspective on you coming up. You were in the league. You damn near saw everything. You knew about all this stuff before you even got there. So you kind of knew the nuances, but it's a different type of relationship. But I'm gonna let you talk about all that. Yeah. I'm excited. So Tim, let's go ahead and get into it.
Let's do it.
From the start, where you from? When did you start playing basketball, or was basketball
where
even
I'm from
your
or where I was born?
Go ahead and get into it. You let us know.
All right. So it all started. My dad was drafted by the Golden State Warriors.
Okay.
89. So start from there. I was born in 92 in Alameda County in Oakland, California. My dad got traded to the Heat, I think in the season 94, 95 or around that time. So that's when I moved to Miami. Don't know much about him playing with the Golden State Warriors. Knew about that once I got a little bit older and was living in Miami at the time, about Run TMC and all that stuff. But we'll get into that a little bit more later. Yeah. But then been in Miami ever since. Came to Dallas when he played for the Dallas Mavericks in 2000 when I was in my fourth grade year of school. And then after that, he went to go play with a couple more teams, Denver, Indiana. So we didn't move after that, moved back to Miami. But it's kind of the beginning stages of how all this started.
Man, did you understand what was going on at that time? Or you were just like, all right, we're going to the next city?
Nah, I didn't understand that one thing until he got to Miami. I didn't know my pops was that big of a deal until I'll say like 5, 6 years old.
Yep.
So once I kind of understood that, and I really understood when it was the Knicks and Heat, rivalry, growing up.
Yeah.
So that's when I really started to understand basketball, started to really lock in, and I saw how important my pops was to the city and to the franchise. And that's when you start driving around, seeing his pictures all on billboards, on buildings, on murals, all around the city. So that's kind of how this story starts.
Shit.
That's crazy.
I mean, just growing up in that and trying to comprehend your dad being such a big star.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody know about the crossover.
Yeah.
The crossover was crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's had to be real eye-opening in a certain way of you're just trying to find out who really is my dad?
No
Yeah.
facts.
What is he really
Yeah.
doing to get y'all this hype about him?
Right.
At this point,
Why
yeah.
is he on a billboard?
Yeah.
Like
Right.
it's crazy, but hey, listen, that's a blessing. That's a
Mhm.
blessing for sure. Did you know it was basketball the whole way through? You knew you was gonna play basketball?
Well, I tried playing soccer, baseball
Mm-hmm.
to start. So I mean, basketball was in there, sprinkled in there here and there, but I kind of already knew that I was going to be okay, good at it because I was taller than everybody, and
Yeah.
I was shooting on 10-foot rims when I was 5 years old, 6 years old. So, um, I mean, so I always kind of knew that was in my back pocket, but I was always trying other things before I kind of got to that basketball.
Were you the kid always watching the game up late?
No,
No.
no.
Take your ass to bed.
Yeah, I was. I was literally probably more into at the time WWF.
Yeah, wrestling. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
than sports. So
Yeah.
that's kind of how it played out.
Hey, listen, that might have been a blessing in disguise because you don't get drained.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
facts.
saying? At an early age, like if it's just basketball,
Yeah. You might have
You
not
not
loved
wanna
it.
play it,
Yeah,
you know?
the rest of
right.
you might not
Hey,
love
let
it.
the kid be a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? So did you when did you start playing organized basketball?
Started playing organized basketball when I was, I would say, in 5th, 6th grade. Around that time, I don't know how old that was, that like 10, 11 years
Yeah.
old, around that time. Didn't really play AAU. First time I started to play AAU was 12 and under.
Really?
That's when I first started playing.
Why'd it take you so long?
Yeah. I was just more, I don't know. I don't think my dad probably thought I would take the game serious at that point.
Got you.
So I was playing in more so boys and girls clubs, YMCAs,
Mm-hmm.
little leagues around Miami here and there. Also, by this point, he's retired. He's doing his thing.
Yeah.
I guess enjoying his time.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
so it's not like he's ready to
Yeah.
drive me
Drive,
everywhere,
right, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Facts.
times were different
Yeah,
than now,
for sure.
And also, you're growing up in Miami, Florida. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's not, you got so much stuff you can do as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
Basketball
the most,
is not on my
basketball
mind.
is not on the resume right now.
That is a fact.
So,
That is a fact.
but around 5th or 6th grade, started playing organized ball. Then started to really take it serious around when we got into like AAU, travel ball, 12 and under, 13
Mhm.
under, and then so on and so forth.
Got you. So your dad's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
You know he's going to the Hall of Fame once he
Mhm.
retires. Is it you're coaching me? Or was he like somebody else take the little nigga?
Yeah. I'm gonna let y'all deal with it.
If he wants some advice, I got him.
So-
Or what was that relationship?
That
at a young
relationship
age?
was a very that's like a very I don't know what the word is, but it wasn't a good start, I would say, for
Mhm.
him and myself, relationship wise.
Yeah.
And this goes back to you being a kid and not being raised the same way as your
As he was
parents.
probably-
Got
yeah.
you. Got you.
Different
Different lifestyle.
lifestyle, different cities, different areas.
Mhm.
He grew up differently than I did. We both grew up in homes, but
Yeah.
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 Your home
my
was-
home is
Yeah,
not
yeah,
like
yeah, exactly.
not like the way he is
For
growing up.
sure.
The way that he grew up in the South Side of Chicago, so that kind of already speaks for itself.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
grew up in Pinecrest,
Yeah.
in
Life
South
was a lot
Miami,
different.
yeah.
Life was a lot different.
near a private school. So
Mhm.
it was totally different. He just wanted, but at the end of the day, when you get older, you start to realize you just want the best for you.
Yeah.
For sure.
But when it got to that stage, it was kind of like tearing our family apart,
Mhm.
to be honest with you. And for him to be able to sit back once I got to that age of, 15, 16, and him starting to realize that I'm doing everything he's trying to tell me to do out there on the floor, and he's taking a deep breath instead of sitting courtside and yelling and screaming at me.
Yeah.
He's sitting all the way at the top, just analyzing the
The whole game.
whole game, and just taking a step back. After the game, he got in the car, I got in the car, and he apologized. And once he did that, it was like, oh shit.
Broke the ice.
It took so much weight off my shoulders,
Yeah.
and I was able to flourish into
Yeah.
the player that I wanted to become.
Mm-hmm.
And it made me even want to work even harder.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to like prove to him now, like,
Yeah.
So that's how that all played out.
Yeah. That got to be tough.
That's tough.
It's really tough.
I can't even imagine, because I'm gonna be completely honest, and I know my dad watches this shit. I know he does, but it's a different, because my dad would say something to me. I'm like, Daddy, you ain't on my level, B. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not really on my level. You only beating me because you bigger than me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
and it had to be tough, because I'm just sitting here imagining, like, no one else can really tell your dad anything,
Right.
because he's Tim Hardaway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you're like, who else am I gonna go to? Because my dad is
It's
Tim Hardaway.
Hardaway, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I gotta listen to him. So then it's like, where does the dad? Where's my dad? Is
Right.
it just is it my dad, or is it my coach?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
trying to balance that, and that's big time just
Yeah.
to hear, like, y'all had that one conversation.
Bro,
and that
I mean,
that's all
but
you
leading
need.
up to that, it wasn't good.
Yeah.
There was a lot of arguments, a lot of fights, a lot of not speaking, a
Mhm.
lot of fights between parents,
Yeah.
between him and my mom.
Mhm.
Me hearing them down the hall,
Mhm.
you know,
'Cause you
like
don't wanna talk.
the guy didn't
Yeah.
want to talk,
Mhm.
Right.
and I already it was that bad.
Yeah.
So I mean, everybody probably thought it was cool, growing up with that, but it was tough, man. It was very stressful. A lot of obstacles to get over.
Mhm.
So I was just happy that I overcame them.
But I would say this: you being vulnerable and letting people know that
Yeah.
is going to help somebody else.
Oh yeah.
No, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, I tell myself today, Alana, my little girl,
Yeah.
when she play basketball, if she want my help, I'm gonna help as much as she wants,
Mhm.
because everyone's gonna look. She's gonna look at us anyway, because she know, oh, dad
Yeah,
was
yeah,
here.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he know what he talking about. I want to be your father first.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, your dad is from Chicago.
Yeah.
He know one thing. He know toughness first.
Right.
That's it.
Exactly.
He played in the Heat and Knicks series multiple times. He is a dog.
Yeah.
And he is a dog first.
Yeah.
And he had to get in that dad mode. And once he got into dad mode, it broke the ice and it went there. But like, people not gonna know that unless you talk about it.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And people not gonna understand. Like, damn, he had to really deal with that
Nah,
at
facts.
the time. Like, he had to open up.
Yeah.
So that's big time. So granted that you're going from place to place, you just went to high school in Miami.
Right.
And what high school you go to?
Miami Palmetto Senior High.
Y'all was ass?
We were nice when I got there.
We were nice.
We was nice when I got there.
No, we were good. No, we were good. So like, a lot of the schools that we played against, they were able to. They did their little recruiting on the side.
I don't really know many Miami schools.
We couldn't
Either.
recruit.
Yeah.
We couldn't recruit. We were a public
Ah.
school, so like you can only do so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like we were a private school or like a charter school. Like, we were one of the top public schools academically and
Right.
and sport wise, in South Florida. So
Mhm.
you can only work with what you had,
Yeah.
basically.
Who just like who came up with you in that area? Like I don't know too many Miami
Yeah,
schools other than like
I'm
the
interested
Boozer
to know,
Twins
too.
go to Columbus
They
right
go
now.
to Columbus. Yeah.
But like, who was you playing against in Miami or growing up and stuff like that in high school?
So like the schools that I was playing against
Or other big names?
other big names. So we played against Brandon Knight,
Okay.
Fab Mello.
Ooh.
Uh,
I forgot about that.
yeah, we played against guys like we had a guy named Eddie Odio. He played at Columbus. He went to Boston College.
Mhm.
We had a guy named Charles Hankerson. He went to Coral Reef High School. He was in my district.
Got you.
But we battled it out at least twice every year.
Got you.
Sometimes in the playoffs, But other than that, not that many.
What was it like? How many state championships you got?
None.
Tough. Got two.
Nah. We also played against Angel Rodriguez. He went to University of Miami. He played at Crop. He played at Crop. That was like I don't know if that's a charter, private. I don't know what it, but it was a big school as well. So
Were you and B Knight the same graduating class? So is B Knight, was he the standard?
he was that guy.
Because B Knight in high school
He was cold.
played a clip.
Yeah.
He played a clip.
Hey. B
First of all,
Knight's
B Knight's still nice.
no, hold on. But no, B Knight with the braids.
B Knight with the braids played a
my
clip. Hold on,
God.
find it.
Yo,
Was a animal.
Yeah.
B Knight with the braids was. I mean, he's a problem now, but with the braids,
Yeah. It was
B
cold.
Knight was a problem.
Who you play AAU with?
Who I played in AAU with?
Yeah, like who? What team?
I mean, there were so many teams that I mean, there was team like you had the Adidas circuit, you had the Nike circuit, like you had some like for me, I started off with it was USSSA.
Yeah, okay.
So that was
I played that too.
Kendall Hammock's Warriors. That was like the very first Charles Hankerson that I played against in high school. That was who I went to school with in middle school.
Okay.
And we played in the same AAU program. So we were teammates. So that's why that was like a big deal because teammates in AAU, then you playing against one another.
Yeah.
In high school, that was one. Kendall Hammock's Warriors, and then I played for South Florida Heat. That was like a Nike's team. We went to like Atlanta and all those places. That was my first time really like going outside of the state to play and go
Real
to
eye-opener.
Vegas and all that stuff, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And then we went to then I played for the Florida Rams. That was Adidas. And then after that, I played for the Mac Urban Fire.
You went back to Nike.
Chicago.
You went back to Chicago?
Well, we had a crib in Chicago. My parents are from Chicago.
So
that's why.
Did you go to Peach Jam?
We went to Peach Jam. We're in Vegas. We went to what else? We went to some tournament in Phoenix. I forgot what that was. What's called. But
who was on that Mac Urban Fire team? I feel like they was stacked.
Y'all had to be stacked.
I feel like they was
Shots
stacked.
Ooh.
Jeremy Richmond, Myers Leonard, Wayne Blackshear, Mike Shaw, Crandall Head.
That's when Mac Urban Fire was like the standard.
Who else we had? I forgot who else we had.
At this time, are you like?
At this time, I'm not seeing the floor on
real?
that squad.
What age is this?
This was 17 and under.
Oh shit!
You're not playing.
You're not playing,
dude. I'm playing probably like 10 minutes.
And this is, wait, what?
Wait a minute. You got to run us through this. So like, why'd you join the team?
Yeah, right.
So I joined the team. My dad wanted me, to get
in competition.
You know, no disrespect to, Florida, not really a basketball state.
Right.
I mean, as everybody would know. Probably now it might be like it has some competition now, but when I was playing, it wasn't really all that. It was more of a football, baseball,
For sure.
So all my dad wanted me to do was just get some toughness, get roughed up a little bit, go to Chicago. My senior year, I was probably going to go to Chicago and play basketball up there for my senior year of high school. I was going to go to Morgan Park.
Okay.
It's in the south side of Chicago. So a lot of people don't know that. But
Yep.
that's the first time that's ever been mentioned before. Just let you know. Yeah, man, it was one to get roughed up a little bit, go up there, play some ball. I mean, I came back after that year.
Torture. He said,
The game was
The
Yeah.
game was a lot
easier.
slower down
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
Miami
yeah.
when I went back there. So
So would you say that was that was my next question. What was the true eye opener for you?
that was
That was it.
Because I mean, I was telling myself if I was able to play with some of the top 25, players on my team, we're scrimmaging against one another
Mhm.
and be able to play against them and go at them, like I know I'm able to, compete at a high level.
right.
So that gave me just the ample, confidence, and obviously playing in the summer and during basketball season, playing against old heads like Rasul Butler,
Yeah.
RP to
RP.
him,
Yeah.
Raja Bell, Carlos Boozer, who else? I mean, Carlos Arroyo,
Yeah.
Oh, he was nice.
Udonis, UD.
DUD. Need you
Who
on
else?
pod.
Jack McClinton. Like I'm playing against guys like Anthony Harris. Like I mean, some like a lot of the guys that were playing there when
Mm-hmm.
I was growing up in high school. So I mean, just being able to play against those guys and then, developing and maturing into my body and gravitating all that strength and confidence and that spirit of being able to go out there and just hoop.
Mm-hmm.
That's when it all was starting to turn around that time.
That's big time.
That is.
Yeah.
That's big time.
It's
So
kind of late too.
It is a late bloomer type.
Exactly. Exactly. That's where I'm like, not playing at 17.
17.
17,
I might
man.
like,
Everybody
look, basketball ain't
Like
it.
in,
about to
Vegas,
go-
like in
I'm about
Vegas,
to-
I was in Vegas. I played. I mean, I was only the shooter, and then you would see Coach Beeline. These guys, they don't understand what they're doing. Like
Yeah.
he started going crazy, like
Yeah.
like popping off, and then it was just like, I'm like, you're not even my coach yet.
Yeah.
It's still going.
Yeah, that's my next
so,
question. How
yeah.
did recruiting go? Like how did that work for
So
you?
I
How
was
was recruiting
always-
for you?
I was always, ever since ninth grade, I was always a big, Jay Wright fan.
Really?
I always wanted to go to Villanova. That was my dream school.
Mm.
Villanova, I mean, seeing Scotty Reynolds,
Yep.
all those guys, all the guards coming down,
Mhm.
launching,
Yeah.
free reign, letting it go.
Oh my God.
So
Freedom.
like that was my dream school ever since I was in ninth grade. But
Mhm.
then when I got to my 10th grade year, sophomore year of high school, I see Michigan, Coach B, sitting down there. So I mean, it's just Michigan was always there since day one.
Mhm.
And I'm a big believer in that. Like if you're going to show me love at the start of it and you're there throughout the whole entire process, seeing me grow and seeing me develop, then,
Yeah.
I'm kind of, tied
Yeah.
with
The
you for
loyalty.
sure. It's the loyalty.
Yeah.
So once I committed there after, I think it was after my junior, was it after my, I fully committed after my junior year of high school.
Why'd you commit early?
And that's the right time to commit, right? Because right after senior year, I'm going into my senior year after my junior year.
Yeah.
That's when I committed.
Got you.
Yeah, I committed. It was like the
Man,
first.
kids now, they wait.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
They wait
It was the first.
forever.
They wait
So,
until
I committed the
school
first.
started.
I committed the first. It was the first weekend of
live play. What? Live period? Or some shit?
what is it?
EYBL?
UIBL?
No, of football season, college football.
Oh.
Notre Dame. They had Notre Dame in the building there, so I went to go
He
see
went
that.
on campus and committed.
I went to, no, but the year before that, I went to go see them play Duke. The year before that, basketball, they played Duke while I was like before my junior year started,
Mhm.
like while I was a junior. Like,
And that got you.
So that's what got me.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were at So it was
up.
It was up. Yeah, it was up there
I
at
knew I
that
was
time.
going here.
Okay.
So verbally committed, but it was funny because at that time, it was UCLA, Florida, Michigan, and then out of nowhere, Villanova calls right after.
Ooh.
But I was like, yo, I'm sorry, I just committed to Michigan, but I appreciate the love. I appreciate you calling, but that was it. Like, I'm not going to.
Who called you, Jay? Or
No.
called
It
you
was,
first?
it was assistant, yeah. So.
Bruh, they grind me for that shit.
Yeah.
Kentucky did the same shit. And then I commit. Yo, you didn't give us a fair shot. You just called me. Like, what are you talking about?
My whole life, and now you just want to come.
Just called me. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
man.
No, that's crazy. I mean, knowing you, I could see that's the reason you went there because if they're there from day one, that's how I felt too. They've been around. Cool.
Nah, facts.
Bet I pull up. I feel like you believe in me more than I believe in my damn self.
Facts.
So,
Facts.
Tim, shit, bro. You commit to Michigan.
Yep.
You get to Michigan.
Yes.
What was your welcome to college moment? On the court.
On the court. Oh, okay, on the court.
Jesus Christ. My man.
Hey, well, I went back to the locker room back in the
man
day.
like That's So Raven had a brain.
Where am I going to go with this one?
Oh, man. Welcome to college moment.
Everybody says them 7 a.m.s. Rough. Did y'all have those?
We didn't have those because the year before that, everybody was pulling their hamstrings.
Oh, damn.
So they were like no more track. So I was like, I heard them track workouts used to be brutal.
Yeah.
But no, man, I think my welcome to Michigan moment was probably I don't know. I think it was probably when we were getting our asses kicked. When we got in conference.
That conference play different.
That conference play was different. We were solid out of the conference play, but that in conference play, man, I mean, we were getting cooked by Northwestern. Doing that Princeton offense, like I've never seen so many guys backdoor
cooked by Northwestern.
Yeah.
You went to college 3
years.
3 years. Your freshman year, you went in with who?
It was me, Evan Smotrich, Colton Christian.
I think I know who that is.
And John Horford, Al Horford's brother. And Joe Dumar's son, Jordan Dumar's.
Oh wait, when did Trey get there?
Trey got there after me.
So y'all didn't.
I was a sophomore. He was a freshman.
Got you.
Okay. Y'all had to bring in some reinforcements.
Yeah.
No, Trey committed to Penn State.
What?
He committed to Penn State.
Did he?
Yeah, that's like a real thing. Yeah.
I did not know that.
I didn't know that either.
Wow. And then V-Line jumped in. Hey, buddy.
Hey, need your ear.
Penn State don't do shit with basketball. Bring your ass over here. Wow.
Yeah, man.
So your freshman year was rough.
It was rough, but we made it to the tournament.
How'd you do?
I did great.
Balling.
Ball. Crazy.
Is it true that Michigan does a drill? If you make a certain amount of shots, you got a green light?
Yes. And there's 5 minutes, one ball, and you have to try to get over, and your goal is to get over 50 threes.
50 threes in 5 minutes.
That's your goal. That's like
so is it every week? Or if you get it one time, you're good.
No, it's a test. I mean, Coach Beilein had a certain amount of tests you have to pass in order to play.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Like a lot of fundamental work. A lot of fundamental, like 2 ball micins. Like you have to get that, and like you have to get something like I don't know how many under like you had to make 10 under like 8 seconds or like something like that.
Yeah.
And then those regular micins, then reverse micins.
Yeah.
You have to get that under a certain amount.
The basics.
Like the corner to elbow, back and forth. Shot elbow to elbow, then the opposite side. It was just a whole lot of testing.
Yeah, damn.
So wait, so your freshman year, you had the keys pretty much?
No, I had to earn everything. I didn't have the keys, no. I know I had to beat out somebody to get a starting spot. But other than that, no, I mean, I knew what to expect. I was ready.
Yeah.
I mean, I played against old heads all my life,
Right.
so I was
Yeah.
kind of
That helps out
ready.
a lot.
That
Yeah.
helps a lot.
Yeah.
That helps a lot.
So you get there, you earn it. You have to earn your keep, really.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't know that your scholarship gets renewed every year.
I didn't know that.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that either.
I think it's like a 1-year deal.
A scholarship?
Yeah. It's not.
Maybe that's why they can just take that shit anytime they want to.
Oh, that's nice.
Hey, listen, scholarships are like a 1-year deal, bro. I had no idea. I might be wrong, but I thought I heard that it's a 1-year deal, pretty much.
Per time, every
year it gets pretty much renewed.
I can see that because I mean
we were
they
good.
have the ability to take it.
But
too.
the only thing is, what I don't understand, if it gets renewed, why can't you leave? Well, you can now,
can,
but
yeah.
before.
I don't know.
Bro, I swear, I feel
You gotta look that up.
we gotta look that up. Yeah, Hung, you back there ain't doing shit. Look that up. But so Tim, your freshman year, y'all make it to the tournament. Y'all losing what round?
To Kai. Kyle, son wanted to play that day.
Motherfucker.
He didn't play all year,
all season.
but he wants to play that day.
My toe good.
Crazy thing is, he didn't even. Crazy thing, Kai didn't even like.
He didn't cook like that.
He didn't cook like that. He only probably had less than like 10 points. Like
It was
Like,
Nolan.
it was Nolan. They had
The Plumlee
Kyle.
boys.
They had
Yeah.
Kyle, Plumlee brothers.
They had a solid team.
We
They
we
did.
were able we were only down 1 to win the game, and then Demo missed a little floater to
Mhm.
take us to the Sweet 16. We were that close to beating them, but it was like hit the back rim, bounced up, and then came out. Game over.
Sick.
It is what it is.
Sheesh.
So I mean, we were all pissed, but I mean,
Yeah. Y'all would have got smacked after that, though.
I don't know who they played next.
Then they played like
Arizona. Or something?
Yeah.
Derek Williams.
I think it was
Let's do
Arizona. Y'all would have got obliterated.
Oh my God.
Because that's when they had Derek Williams.
Derek Williams was a
Oh
problem
my
in college.
God. He was
He was a
an
problem.
issue in college.
Wow.
But then, it wasn't Trace.
Sophomore. It wasn't Trey's
Sophomore
freshman
year.
year. It wasn't Trey's freshman year.
How was freshman year? How was your second year?
Second year, we were good. We were solid. I wasn't really. I mean, I started off strong, but then middle,
Mhm.
it was like it wasn't really all that. I kind of went into like a slump. Didn't really
Mhm.
perform well. Made an all team. You know, at the end of the season, we made it to the. Oh, did we win the Big Ten? I think we won the Big Ten. I think that's when it was a 3-way tie.
Oh,
Mm.
y'all were good then.
Then it was a 3-way
Really
tie.
good.
We won the Big Ten. We won the Big Ten, I think, regular season. And then we went into the tournament, Big Ten tournament, lost in like the second or third
Yeah.
game, I guess.
Hey, them tournaments are tough.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna
those-
hold
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Those shits are
And
hard.
then went to then we got knocked out by Ohio,
Yep.
first round.
Yep.
Mm.
They went to the
We
final.
went in there
They went to
as
Elite
the
Eight.
number 2 seed, I think that year.
Damn.
2 or 3 seed that year. Then we got knocked out.
Who was on the Ohio team?
You wouldn't know anybody.
Uh,
You wouldn't know anybody. They had some.
They had I forgot the PG they had.
what?
No, no.
No. Aaron Kraft.
That's
Oh.
Ohio State, bro. We talking about Ohio.
Ohio.
Well, I hope y'all edited that out. Boy. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So but yeah, man, it was that Ohio team, they kicked our ass like we stole something. Cause
You
we
going
also we it was like a thing, like we would call Ohio State, we would just call them Ohio. We won't even say state. Like,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
then I feel like they took that
They
shit
took
to
that
into
as
personal.
Yeah.
You know, so it was like, damn, we get our ass.
What round was that?
One.
You said round 1.
That was the first game.
Got smacked.
Did y'all go in like?
Y'all went
We
in.
went
Yeah.
in too. Yeah, we went in too
I mean,
cocky. Yeah, we went in too
yeah.
cocky.
You knew it.
Yeah, I knew it.
You knew it.
Blew it.
You knew it.
Blew
So
it.
after that second year, you make all Big Ten.
Like
You knew you were coming
second
back.
team, yeah.
You knew you were coming back.
Oh yeah, I didn't want to end like that at all.
Respect.
I knew I was going to do at least 3 years. I know I promised my parents like I'm doing minimum 3 years.
Respect.
Yeah.
Hey, motherfucker end up working out. Tell you
Yeah.
that.
Facts.
Came back. Talk about that last year, bro. Y'all had a run.
Y'all did.
Y'all had a
It was
run.
crazy. It was a great year. Everything was rolling.
There's always a point in the season
I'm gonna tell you that
It clicks.
turns the corner for the team. What was it?
we mean turn the corner.
No,
That went like that, like it like shit sank a little bit,
No,
or it was
not-
like a
not
reality
sank.
check,
it was like it could be reality. Yeah, pretty much
or
a
like an
reality.
aha moment. Like
Like,
okay, like
yes,
we
here
got to
we
get
go,
our
here-
shit together.
yeah.
Or I think it was that loss to Wisconsin on the road when I hit a 3 to go up. Came down, hit a 3. Kush, like
Mhm.
I thought we were gonna win the game. That was my first ever
Yeah.
go ahead game
Yeah,
winner.
game
And like I
winner,
was gonna
yeah,
be crazy, like
You
high
heard-
school or college.
Yeah.
I was gonna go up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you going to the frat when you get
Yeah,
back.
I'm going. And it's a Saturday, and it's a day game.
We
Come on,
outside.
man.
Yeah.
We outside. Like the fuck we do? What we doing? Getting back to the crib at least by 7 p.m.
Yeah,
Right?
easy. You can go take a nap.
Yo.
Nah, facts.
Shit.
My man came in. They run a baseline. Guy catches it, one dribbles.
Play the clip. He remembered this.
Launches that shit. We were supposed to foul. We
Was
were
it
like,
the lefty?
you know, it was the right. We're like, Karras was Karras checked in the game specifically for defense.
Oh my god.
And then we were like
Come
saying,
on,
we said we
see.
were supposed to foul him. We were supposed to foul him. And then Karras didn't foul. But he didn't want to foul him while he was
He
going
was
into his
shooting. Yeah, yeah.
shooting motion, right?
Yeah.
Boy just launched it all net.
Half court, wasn't it? Yeah. I remember that.
That was big time because we were like top 5 team at that point. We were like
Mhm.
3.
Yeah.
But before that, we were the number 1 team. Once we got number 1 after we beat Illinois, number 1, 17-0. 17-0 to start the season.
Hooping.
Boy, y'all was cooking.
That was cooking, boy.
Man, we went to IU, man. Assembly Hall.
Hey, listen. I was there. When I tell you it was
I have never heard an arena.
rocking.
No, I mean, till this day, I have not heard an arena that loud in my entire life.
It was like that.
Yo, like the ground like shaking, like that loud.
Yeesh.
It was one of the best missed dunks
Oh yeah,
Ever
OG
seen in
goes,
my
yeah,
life.
yeah.
in my life.
What you was doing there?
I was a recruit.
Oh.
I was looking at Indiana. Almost committed that day. It was game day.
It was
It was
game
game
Oh,
day.
college game day?
It was
Oh my
college.
god,
It was
lights were bright as hell that
it
day.
was
wait.
nuts.
It was
in
up.
there.
That no, when I
Play the clip.
no,
Vic,
when I tell you that place was lit, man, you would have thought like you were in the Final Four. Like now I'd been in the, you would have thought that was a Final Four game.
because the crazy part is the way Indiana set up, it's over top of you.
yeah,
like-
so it's like in an auditorium. So like everything is like
Everything is
Mm,
up,
so
and it feels
all-
like
Yeah.
they're turned
right.
inside, and like they're just on top of you yelling and shit. We
Mhm.
played in Indiana when I was in Carolina. Smacked. Got smacked. Got obliterated.
So it's
We-
hard to win in Indiana.
Oh
It-
yeah,
it's
student
tough.
sections behind both baskets
They turned.
and on the opposite baseline of
The bench?
the benches. Yeah,
Dang.
I would say that year y'all had a lot of tests.
we had a lot of
Y'all had a
That
lot
was-
of tests to prepare
it was
y'all for that
yeah.
run.
It was that, and then we went to, and then the Wisconsin thing happened, and then we were down like 6-7 points with we were down 10 with 7, 8 minutes ago in Purdue.
Mhm.
Then our boy Matt Vogrich comes in, starts draining threes, going crazy. Mitch McGary going nuts.
Talk about Mitch McGary for a second.
my boy Mitch.
People don't understand. Mitch McGary was a
Problem.
beast.
He was a problem.
An issue, bruh. Wasn't he just a freshman that year?
He was a freshman.
Bro, controlling everything.
I mean, you want to talk about a rebounding machine?
He got all the boards.
Hey, listen.
What?
Listen, if you miss, just run on down court.
He
It's
got it.
his. He was like a miniature T Hands.
Mm.
He was like a miniature Tyler Hands, bro. Couldn't score like Tyler. He wasn't really a scorer like that.
Tyler Hansbrough. Mitch was 6'10".
Tyler Hansbrough was way better than Mitch.
I know. I'm talking about. You said miniature. Like you talking about?
No, I'm saying like career rise.
Oh, okay.
Not like
yeah.
size wise.
Oh yeah.
But Mitch was a monster, bro.
So then So then after that, where was I at? It was Purdue. We were the
Purdue
guy
shit.
Purdue. We won that. It was just a lot of like up and down. I think we went to Penn State. I think we lost in Penn State.
Ugh, that's nasty.
A terrible
That's
loss.
a bad loss.
That was an awful fucking loss. And then we go to the Big Ten tournament. Play Penn State first again.
Mm-hmm.
Almost
blew
that
it.
out. Almost blew it like to start the game.
Mm-hmm.
We were down 10-0, like or 10-2 or something like that.
Oh my God.
We came back and won by like 20. So we were hooping. Then played Wisconsin. I mean, if I didn't go out that game, I felt I was having a great game. If I didn't like twist my ankle or something like that, I forgot what I did.
Mm-hmm.
We would have won that game for sure, but
wasn't meant to be.
It wasn't meant to be, man.
It's time for y'all to get ready for the tournament. Talk about that tournament run, man. Talk about the tournament run. I mean, that is historic. That was a historic run. Just because y'all were nice. Let's go and get right there.
You want me to just get to it?
Yeah, that damn Kansas shot. Jesus Christ. What were you thinking at the time? Talk about that Kansas game in general.
I mean, it was here in Dallas. So
it was an AT&T.
Yeah. So let me get going up to that point. So we beat North Dakota State.
Yep.
Or South Dakota State, one of the two. I know the school was green and white.
That's North Dakota.
North Dakota State.
Yeah.
And then played VCU.
They pressing.
Bust their ass.
Yeah, y'all got a human press break.
Yeah, we got No, but the thing was, Trey wasn't the primary ball handler for that game. I was.
Really?
Yeah.
Because the guy probably guarding you wasn't even really like
No, I mean, they all were dogs.
That's true.
But, you know.
Who was on that team?
Who?
That VCU team.
Weber or was it?
Oh, yeah. Hey, listen, he's sat down.
Yeah. Damn, what's his name? He played for the Rockets.
Yeah.
Chris played.
He played for the Heat, too.
He played for the Heat for a minute.
Going crazy.
Yeah.
There's Troy Daniels.
Mm-hmm.
That was my matchup.
Yeah.
He didn't score not one basket. He shot 10 threes, 0 for 10, then I think he made his last one. Obviously, it was too late, but I mean,
whoop their ass.
It was Mitch. Mitch was dominating. It was Mitch, Glenn. So the guys that had a great game that game was Mitch, Glenn, myself. Trey didn't do good the first game, but came back and had a solid game against them.
Mm-hmm.
And Spike Albrecht. Spike.
Talk about Spike.
Spike was going crazy. Spike, your height.
Yeah.
He was nice like that.
Hey,
listen,
listen, the natty.
Yeah.
They get smacked in the natty if it wasn't for Spike.
Yeah.
Spike.
And then after that, and it was cool because it was in Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
It was in Auburn Hills. So
that's tough.
So after the game, I think we played on a Saturday. Man, we get back on campus.
Up.
I know it's crazy.
We cool. We could have went home after that. I mean, we in Sweet 16. No, but it was but then we played Kansas Sweet 16.
Mm-hmm.
That game, man.
Oh my God.
Here in Dallas, we were down. We were down, I think 10. We were down double digits with like 3-4 minutes left to go in the game.
Yeah.
We weren't supposed to win the game, no. And then like I think Nick Stousik hit a 3, Glenn got a bucket, I got a layup. Mitch McGarry got like a bucket or so. But we were like sitting down, like we were strapping. And I think that Kansas team, they had Jeff Withey, Ben McLemore.
They had to do with the fro.
The dude with the fro that was jumping everywhere.
Yeah.
They had a lot of veteran guys too.
They had a lot of vets.
And then so for us it was just like Coach Beilein said, and it was always like this 1 minute thing that Coach Beilein had, like how many possessions you could have in 1 minute. And he was like saying, think of it as like every 10 seconds, that's a possession. So that's how we were like visualizing, like you get a foul, then you get the ball scored and then foul. Like So we were playing that game. Sure enough, my guy missed the free throw. I grabbed the board. Who I'm giving it to, I'm giving to Trey. We come down.
Play the clip.
And we see, and what I see is like, it's like flowing perfect. G-Rob running. I don't know who else is in the game. I don't know if it's Nick Stauskas or someone else is in the game, but he's running down the court. 77.
Mm-hmm.
Double drag.
You're the first screener.
I'm the first screener.
Yeah.
But I'm slipping out thinking like they might switch. So
because you know you want the shot.
Yeah. Like, I'm at, all right.
I'm not ready.
But then Mitch big ass, he sets screen and falls. He falls trying to get a charge.
He's trying to get a foul. No, you ain't good at free throws.
But then when he did that, the guy fell with him. So Trey had like, he was good.
Yeah,
like, it was like rhythm, like you could see the basket.
Yeah.
And then went in, and then after that, overtime, it was like, go ahead. Yeah, they fucked up. Like, go ahead.
Up at that point.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Kansas heads. And then Florida, we knew that we were going to blow their asses out the water. No, it was like, it was just because they came out so cocky, methodical, like, yeah, like we know we got them, like we just chilling, going through the motions. Like, you know how you go out, what was it, 45 minutes, 30 minutes, 40, get shots up? Like, we in a full sweat. They not even sweating. Like, and then we went to the locker room like, yo, like this is
they playing
around. Like, let's get them up out of here. Like,
yeah. So
that's all
you needed. That little extra motivation right there got you.
Syracuse, we knew it was personal because that was Beeline's no rival type. Beeline from New York that way.
That suited y'all. Y'all got shooters.
that was Jim Boeheim and Beeline. Like that's that was Big East, like a Big East like rival right there. You know, when he was at West Virginia. So it was time. It was kind of like time. Like Coach Beeline at that time I don't think ever beat him.
Yeah.
So it was like,
this is
the time to do it.
It's the time y'all had shooting.
And then you already know Louisville and that whole situation. Ref got played. That paid off. Goddamn. I'm saying it right now. That was not a foul on Trey Burke. That was not a foul.
God.
No, but they played a hell of a game though. It was the shooter. Who was it? Hancock.
He went nuts.
Yeah.
That was the guy that separated them. He separated them.
He was damn near their only shooter.
He separated him and Trez.
Oh, no, Trez was
Trez.
This was Trez before Trez had his dreads, bro.
Yeah.
We're like, who's this big?
He was a monster.
He got arms that go forever.
And what was it? Was it Shane Bohannon?
Shane, yeah.
Bro.
But they just had dogs everywhere.
They had, like, Shane Bohannon was like GR3, but on like steroids. Like, he was like big ass calves, like upper, like grabbing everything. Him and Trez grabbing everything, dunking everything. So it was
what
just
was your
like,
mindset going into that game? You was nervous?
No.
Hype.
Just too hype. Too hype. You know how I am. I get too hype.
Yeah.
I was too hype. I was crying on the national anthem though.
Yeah.
I was like, it was just like such a surreal moment. Like,
you there.
I've always like watched this shit on TV growing up, and now that I'm here, it's like family here, like sitting right behind the bench. Like,
think about it if you went twice.
Double opportunity. It didn't work.
Hey, nah, bro, that's big time. I know y'all didn't. It wasn't a result that you wanted, but you can never take that experience away.
Yeah,
it made like people don't understand you going through those battles. That's just preparation.
Yeah.
For their next level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You playing at the highest level. Listen, I ain't played in front of more people in the league.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're not going to play in front of that many damn people. Because I played in Atlanta, right?
75,000.
Bro.
Sheesh.
The Georgia Dome.
And then you played in Dallas before. The depth perception is stupid.
At AT&T.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. It's nuts.
That was the first time AT&T actually did that.
Really?
Yeah, that was the first year for that.
Damn.
That's why the shot that Trey made was even crazy.
Yeah, because the depth perception is
I'm like,
crazy.
Shooting it.
Also AT&T, they have windows
on
the end zone.
Yeah.
So it's like when you're shooting, the windows isn't,
it's like
shit ain't closed.
Yeah.
Like it's.
I need to see Tim's numbers in those games.
Terrible.
Because Tim is a big depth perception, gym air.
Yeah. Awful. I didn't shoot well that game
These
at all.
rims tight as shit. What the hell's the ball boy doing on the left side of the court? He's supposed to be over here. Who is he? He's new. Hey, Tim is. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this motherfucker Tim. We gonna get to it. Hey, listen, Tim is particular about everything. He gets in.
Oh, about my locker.
Oh, his locker. Tim will come in, get his towel. I was Tim locker mate every time. Put it right there in front of the towel. But Tim, what the fuck you doing? These floors nasty as shit. I'm like, Tim, you got socks on. Man. What are you talking about?
Like, yo, you about to take a shower? You barefoot? You know, you gotta get your. You know, I'm not touching the floor,
Tim,
man.
I ain't mad at you.
I'm not. It's my ritual. Like everything needs to be in line. If your shoes are on my side of the locker, I'm throwing them bitches across the goddamn locker room.
That is a fact.
That's a fact.
He would throw them motherfuckers. Hey,
You
listen.
ask
always
Dodo.
been like
You ask
that?
Dorian Finney-Smith.
Hey, those are worse though.
And he was next to me all the time.
All the time.
That was my
I was
locker
on
mate.
the brink. Last year, me and Tim was next. I was on the brink. I have like a heel, and I'm Tim. Don't say shit to me. It's only a heel. Don't even worry about it.
You know what I did? I used my foot, moved
Yep,
that
and that's that shit right over a little bit.
You always been like that? Like
Yeah.
college, or it started like when you got to the
No, it was in
league?
college too.
College?
I can't.
I just been like
imagine
I mean, like my dad used to always like say like you want everything to be like nice, neat, like
Yeah.
so you don't have to worry about shit. Like you're good.
Yeah.
Like just feel good, play good. So like that was my way of that's my way of feeling good. Like
Yeah.
I know my space is clean, it's neat, it's to the T. Like so all I gotta go out there and do is perform.
Somebody else is like that. You work at a DBC, obviously,
Mhm.
with David and Donnie.
Yeah.
Donnie's like that too.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What, like, you can be in a weight room,
Mm.
and you know, like when you get done lifting, you just put it on there.
Yeah.
Donnie is like real particular. Like the numbers need to be in line.
Yeah.
Everything.
And the
like,
DBC
listen,
dumbbell
yes,
has to be
it-
turned so like
yes.
so like the DBC is looking like
like literally, like he do not
David
play
was
about
like
that.
David was like, you never know who's gonna be in here, man. You
I'll
never
be
know
like,
who's gonna be in here.
well, you turn the damn weight. I'm putting the shit down. You got me doing sets of 80 back
Yo.
here. Shut your ass
No,
up.
for real. That shit's crazy.
But Tim, shit, you get to the national championship, you lose. All right. It happens.
Shit happens, man.
I
Happens to the best.
lost, but then I won.
you got that. You got one of them. You got one.
Hey, listen, then I won. But what up, everybody? This your boy Theo Pinson here. And shout out to Prize Picks, the best daily fantasy sports game out there.
Head over to prizepicks.com or the app. It's super easy to sign up. You pick between 2 to 6 players. You select either more or less than the stat projections.
Listen, Prize Picks is the only daily fantasy sports game that has injury insurance.
With Prize Picks injury insurance, if one of your players get injured, your entry still stays in play.
Prize Picks takes less than 60 seconds to make your entries, but also you can make 25 times your money.
Prize Picks will match up to your first $100 deposit using promo code RACE. That means if you spend $20, they'll match $20. If you spend $100, they'll match $100.
Go to prizepicks.com/race. Use code RACE for the first deposit match up to $100. Time to go to the league, my boy. Talk about it. How many workouts you do?
18.
Oh,
Sheesh.
shit. That might be at a high.
And then
Yeah.
and
That
then,
might be our high.
and then two for the two teams, two
Went
workouts.
back.
I had to go back. Chicago and Atlanta.
Mhm.
So I'm like, I know I'm going to one of these teams.
One of these
Yeah.
two. Yeah.
Chicago had, I mean, not Chicago. Atlanta had, I think, 17, 18 or 16 and 17. They had back-to-back picks.
Uh-huh.
And then Chicago had the 20th pick.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
You know who they picked.
Yeah.
My dog, it's my dog though, but
I don't know who they picked.
Tony Snell.
Gotcha. So, question. Your best workout was who?
Chicago.
You knew you was like, I'm going to Chicago.
Chicago. It was the best workouts were Chicago, Atlanta, Portland, but Portland had the 7th pick that year. So I knew I wasn't going there.
Mm-hmm.
I
Who Portland take that year?
think it was it Ben? I think it was Ben.
Ben McLemore?
I think was it that I think?
No, I think he went to SAC.
No, he went to SAC.
Yeah, he went to SAC.
Sacramento had a great workout too. Portland. Who did Portland?
You were projected first round.
Did Portland get Alan Crabb?
Alan Crabb did go to Portland.
Yeah.
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 You might be right.
Yeah, it was Alan
Yeah.
Crabb.
You might
Yeah.
be right.
I had a great, but
Shooters.
yeah.
Yeah.
Great workout, Portland. Great workout, Sac. Great workout with New York. I didn't have a good workout with Brooklyn. Terrible work. Great workout with Atlanta and great workout with Chicago. Those were like.
So the team you thought you were going to was Chicago.
I thought I was going to go to Chicago or Atlanta for a fact.
You just knew it was one of those two.
I know it was one of those two.
But in that moment, just pick one. You had a hunch that you were just going to go to
Chicago.
Okay. Because we try to tell ourselves it could be either or, but in our head, there's always one that like, okay.
And it was like they brought you back for like an individual workout too.
Oh, okay.
So it was like,
yeah.
He's like, oh, okay.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
CJ.
Support. Oh,
Really?
right.
Wow.
So when did Allen go?
Wow.
Damn.
Not a bad pick.
Turned out very
It
well.
was CJ. Ben went to Sacramento.
Yeah, Ben went to
Ben went to
Sacramento.
Sac.
Who's the number one pick that year?
It was Anthony Bennett. And then
We gonna leave that
Oladipo
one
went
aside.
2. Otto Porter went 3. And then
Zeller.
Cody Zeller
Oh,
went
Cody
4.
Zeller.
You were for
Alex-
sure first round though.
I was for sure locked in that first round. I knew
Gotcha.
that for a fact.
Got you. So you're at the green room.
No.
You didn't go to the green room. Why?
I mean, first of all, I didn't get invited.
That's some bullshit.
But I didn't want to go anyway. Like, I wanted to be with
The fam.
the fam and a whole bunch of people back at home.
It's tough. That's tough. What happened when you got that call? You was crying.
I didn't even get the call.
What happened?
They said that they were trying to call me. Let me tell you how this shit go,
What
man.
the hell?
I didn't even get my phone call. My dad got the call.
I'm whooping his ass.
I'm just
This ain't your dad. You called the wrong damn Tim
You
Hardaway.
already had your career.
Put Junior on the shit. They called Tim Hardaway. We got him.
Hey.
Tim,
also.
What you need with me?
what did you do? I'm retired.
Yeah. That's
Pop
funny.
said they picking you right now. I'm like, my nigga.
Oh my
Come
God.
on, man.
Come on.
And so
Yo, that's funny.
like, they were trying to call you. I was like, no, they wasn't. Cause my phone right here. Yeah, all right.
My phone is right here. I ain't got no missed calls.
Yeah,
What
right,
y'all
right,
talking
right.
about?
Oh
So-
my gosh.
Yeah, so
You up.
New York.
You-
Also, never been to New York in my entire life
Really?
before again. Like, I mean, we played in Brooklyn. We played in Barclays against West Virginia
Yeah.
for was it like not Thanksgiving? It was like
Yeah, the Thanksgiving tournament.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, but it was closer to like December though. It was close to Christmas when we played. We played like in December, like 15th, 16th, around there.
Mm.
And then Thanksgiving was Madison Square Garden
hmm
when we played Kansas State and who the hell we played before that? It was Kansas State and Pitt.
hmm
We played Pitt first with Steven Adams and all those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Man,
And
child.
then we played Kansas State with Roddy Magruder and those guys. Yeah.
Wait a minute. That wasn't. No, that wasn't Beasley.
Come on, bro. Beasley
I'm tripping.
was
He 09. He
Yeah.
09. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ain't far off. You old shit.
08.
He was.
Is he?
Yeah, he was.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right, my fault. Yeah,
Yeah.
my
Is
fault,
Blake
my
was
fault.
Blake 09?
Blake
Blake
was
was
09.
09.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
it,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, got you.
What a
got
class.
You. Yeah. Oh my God.
That was a crazy class.
Jesus Christ.
It was a crazy class.
But you're going to the city. Well, to New York.
pressure. Did you feel any pressure?
It's different.
Nah, it was no pressure for me because who we had on our team.
Do you know who was on this team?
You want me to tell you?
Go ahead and name them off. The man came into a rock star ass team.
Carmelo
Oh, yeah.
Anthony,
That's that mellow.
Amari Stoudemire, J.R. Smith, Kenyon Martin, Tyson Chandler,
Iman.
Raymond Felton,
Damn.
Imam Shumpert, Meta World Peace, Pablo Prigioni, Andrea Bargnani. Who else?
Damn.
Y'all supposed to win some shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
y'all was
supposed to
definitely supposed to win some shit.
Like, y'all supposed
Y'all
to win
definitely
some
was supposed to
shit.
win some.
like, and I was in a rotation. Like, I had to play because J.R. Smith was serving a 5-game suspension.
Uh-huh.
So I had no, they had to play me.
They had to play you.
I remember my first 2 buckets like it was yesterday.
Talk about it. Play the clip.
Fast break. Right hand side, right in front of Coach Woody. Mike Woodson was our coach.
Yeah.
Right in front of Woody. 1 dribble, hezzy, pull up, mid range.
Sound about
Good.
right.
Ooh.
He probably had a layup just pulled up.
No, it was someone in front of me. They were waiting for me in the paint. So I had to, and then that was my one shot. I was 2 for 2 that game.
Hey, very efficient. Very efficient.
Haven't been the same since. Next half, come in the game. Top of the key. Paolo Prigioni throws it to me like a grenade.
Yeah.
Kush. That was it. My 5 points. Good.
Listen,
Hey.
Tim and them grenades.
I've been getting them all my career, man.
Yeah. He'll shoot him.
I'm a shoot him. Like,
Yeah.
what? I mean, damned if you do, damned if you don't. At that point, like,
It's
might
going
as well
up.
go up. Might as well let it go up.
Yeah, if
going
it go
up.
in,
It's
he
going
get
up.
that job.
Right.
He go
Got
hit that
try.
run. He get that trot. You're I'll tell you that right now. Play the clip. Tim hit a couple shots. Just put a big game and have Tim run back. It's over with. He going for 30. Nah, damn, bro. You go to a squad.
crazy.
Squad, bro. And then, but I think it was just the with that, it was just tough. You had a lot of not a lot of, you had a lot of egos. It was
bro.
egos.
The
Like,
NBA is egos.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
egos, but like a lot of alphas
Mm-hmm. In one room.
in one room. So it was like, you had Stat, came from Phoenix. Melo came from Denver.
Mm.
T.Y., he just won a ring in Dallas.
Yeah.
Like,
He trying I know what to do.
Yeah.
Mhm.
so it's like Raymond Felton, Ray,
Yeah.
how Ray is.
Yeah. General.
J.R. Smith, Shump.
Mm-hmm.
Them two like the Hardy Boys.
Right.
Them the guys that get the energy going. Like
Yeah.
those the ones.
Mhm.
Like,
Facts.
so those those guys were like, it was Melo, like JR, Shump, those guys were like
Yeah.
those were the guys for me. Like,
So you get into a situation like that, that has to be ultra tough because they're clearly in win now mode.
yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you're getting there, you're trying to figure out where you fit in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're trying to get in where you fit in. At that point, what was the message to you when you got there? Like just be ready or
Be
like,
ready, work hard. I mean, my workouts were at like 7:30 in the morning. 7:30 in the morning, and we started practice at I think 10 or 11. I don't know, but I was there. I was done by 8:30. 9 o'clock, I was done. And then I was just chilling out for an hour and a half, like laying down in the locker, waiting for practice. It was me and CJ Leslie.
Dang.
wow, what a name.
DJ Leslie.
Me, CJ Leslie. And then Teray Murray was like,
Uh-huh.
he was the third guy, but like he wasn't really going to see any playing time unless someone was hurt,
Yeah.
and a lot of guys were hurt that year for us. That's probably one of the main reasons why like us young guys were thrown into the fire.
Y'all stay healthy. Because y'all beat the Heat quite a few times that year.
Yeah.
Y'all stay healthy and y'all just stay together. Y'all think y'all got a chance.
I mean, they made it out of the first round last year, right? That year before?
You talking about the Knicks?
Yeah.
They made it last year, yeah.
No, I'm talking about you're talking about my rookie year right now, right?
Yeah.
I'm saying if like did they make it? I know New York made it to the playoffs the year before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But did they play the Heat both times?
I think they played. Did they beat Boston? Or was Boston the first round, right?
You
I'm
might
thinking
be
about
right.
Boston when Melo hit those two threes. I'm
Yeah.
thinking that was
Was that the playoffs?
no, that was the Easter Sunday.
Yeah.
I
But
remember
you went
that.
to the playoffs your first year.
No, we didn't go.
Y'all didn't make it?
Didn't make the playoffs, bro.
That's what I'm talking about. They lost to the Pacers one year.
That was the year before. I got there.
That was a year before you got there, and y'all coming back. Y'all trying to like, okay, shit, we done it. Let's get back there, and y'all don't just injuries.
They.
They.
I just got there.
So it was injuries at that point.
It's injuries, bro. There's a lot of injuries.
And then y'all just
it was just over.
Then it blew up.
Blew up. You know, Phil Jackson came in.
Mm-hmm.
Derek Fisher's the coach. Like when I was there in New York, man, I feel like I didn't really have a fair share. I mean, I can say this now. I'm old enough now, but I don't think I really had like a fair share. You know, like I mean, I had 4 or 5 different coaches every year I was there. Like, I mean, how could someone, you know, become a good, you know, really good player having really different coaches, you know, every year, learning different plays and stuff, especially at a young age. So
different systems.
Yeah,
and all that.
like very inconsistent, but you know, but then I went to Atlanta after year 2, going into my year 3 and 4.
Going into year 3, it was a trade?
It was a trade.
Happy or bad?
At the time, I wasn't happy because, you know, I wanted to be in New York and like
establish yourself.
Establish myself, you know. And you know, you always hear about like that journeyman and you know, you get to that. So it's just like, but you know, it was cool because Atlanta was a playoff team. Like, so I was like, all right, cool. I'm going to a playoff caliber team, like veterans, you know, guys that, you know, they had that all 5 stars went to the playoff. I mean, went to the All-Star game. Like, all right, cool. Like, when I get there, Coach Bud, this was like my welcome to the league moment. Coach Bud, Dennis Schroeder, one of my closest friends, he's like, why are you upset? Because you're on the 3rd team. I'm like, what? The hell is this guy talking about? I know I'm playing. They ain't gonna bring me over here for no reason. Like, man, I get to Coach Bud's office. He says, you're not playing for the first 25 games. I don't care if someone is hurt. I don't care if we got 4 guys. You're not playing. We want you to be the type of player we want you to be. Want you to have a great career. Like, this is going to be the beginning stages. And ever since that time, I mean, bro, like 2-a-day workouts, running 3-minute runs every Monday and Wednesday of every week of the first 25 games. Yeah. What is it? Versa Climber, 3 times a week, 4-on-4, 3-on-3 drills, full court, defensive drills, first 30 minutes before people get into the gym. Oh yeah, it was
welcome.
Yeah, it was a welcome. Yeah, and then it was on some like, it didn't suck, but like what did suck was when Kobe came in and they made me go to the G League. Like Kobe Bryant was coming, that was like one of his like, you know, before he actually got hurt and shit like that. I was like, damn, like
I could have seen this.
I could have seen this like live. You know, in the league at this time in the league, you know, Kobe was hurt the first those two seasons. Like he was hurt. So my first 2 years in the league, he was hurt. So then 3rd year, Kobe's back playing. Okay, Kobe's coming. They called me in the office. You're going to the G League, Canton, Ohio. I'm like,
bruh, your timing is trash right now.
That's awful.
Hey man, I'm trying to see Kobe
awful.
hoop.
I'm not going to play, so at least let me watch.
Yeah,
you
I'm
know,
trying to see
like
Kobe hoop.
I never seen him hooping live like this before. Like, ever since that time, never did. Never seen Kobe play on a court.
Really?
Not one time.
That's crazy.
How long was you in the G League?
I was there for like 3 games. And then I went back for a second stint the day after Christmas. So the day after Christmas, they were like, you're going to to Austin.
What did Atlanta have against you?
Right.
Jesus Christ.
They want you to experience
They're
nothing.
like, we're going to make this motherfucker earn it. Hey,
So-
my goodness.
So it was cool. But no, I requested to go to somewhere that played there was no knock to the Canton, to Canton, but like Coach Bud came from San Antonio. So I wanted to play where the system was somewhat similar.
Yeah,
Smart.
Smart.
So he let me go to Austin.
Mhm.
Me at this time not knowing Austin is a gorgeous city. you
Yeah.
know? So like I got to Austin, I'm like, shit. Like,
It's solid.
but the first game was in AT&T Center. So I was like, oh, this is
Yeah,
this is
I've
a
been
home
here
for me.
before.
Like, I've
Oh,
been here
yeah.
before.
You
Like
good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Mhm.
So that kind of like got my juices flowing because at that time I have yet to play on an NBA court.
Mhm.
So I felt good. And
That's
then,
tough.
And then after that, they saw me playing, and then they'll like sprinkle me in here and
Mhm.
there at the games, and probably like the last 4 or 5 minutes of the game. Or
What was your mindset going into the G? Because we talk about it all the time. It's like there's guys who use it as a demotion. There's guys that use it as you just want to hoop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What was your mindset when you got called?
Well, at this point, it was just like,
because it's tough for you. You
yeah,
first round pick.
Yeah.
Right.
At this time, I'm like, I told the guys like, yo, I'm here down here just like you guys at this point. Like, we're all the same player right now. Like we're all in the same boat.
Mhm.
Like, so I'm a feed off you guys. Like I'm gonna play the way you guys want to play and go from there. I'm not here to step on nobody's toes. Like,
Mhm.
but like I'm also here like to win the game
Yeah,
and hoop.
exactly.
So
Mhm.
once that was done, like we were cool.
How long were you there?
So I was in Canton for 2-3 games, and then I was in Austin for 3 games.
Okay. Hey, listen.
All of them off the bench.
Really? That's tough. That's
Mhm.
tough. I mean, people don't know that. People don't know that. Just to talk about you're going on year 11 now, to go through all that, you're going into New York City to a team that's in win now mode. You're playing with Melo, J.R. Smith,
Yeah.
Stoudemire, Tyson Chet, like the list goes on. And then you go to Atlanta and you got your coach tell you you're not playing the first 25 games. I don't give a damn what happened.
First 25, that's sick.
And then they putting you through the gauntlet. Then you go to the G and you take that approach. That just shows the character of you
Mhm.
and the type of player and person you are. So that's big time, bro.
Mhm.
So what was your true real opportunity of like you figured out, okay, I can play at this level? What was that moment? It might have been in New York, but you didn't really play as much. You know what I'm saying? So when was that moment where you're like, okay, I can really do this shit?
I believe it was Atlanta, second year, and it was just like it was the Houston game
Mm-hmm.
when I went off in the fourth.
Mm-hmm.
It was the Houston game when we came back down from 20 in the fourth and came back and won.
Confidence. That's all it took. That one game, and then you just took off from there.
It was a wrap.
At one point, did you figure out like this is my role, and I'm going to like hone in on this role?
Role as in
like you're like obviously like one of the best 3-point shooters in the league.
Mhm.
So like
So like that's like my
yeah,
niche,
that's
right?
your niche.
So, and you're saying when?
Yeah, when did you like? Oh,
Realize.
this is my niche. This is. What
I mean, you
realized
came in as a shooter, but like
Well,
there had to be something else.
Right.
Like now you guard.
So now I would say one of my best teammates, that like really helped me out when I was in Atlanta. Like Dennis Schroeder gave me the confidence. Like gave me the confidence because that was my running mate.
Mm-hmm.
But Kyle Korver, being a shooter, and learning from him, and learning how to take care of your body, learning how to have a nutritionist, learning just how to be a true pro, like just being around him, Paul Millsap, Al Horford. Those guys were like
Yeah.
really, they really truly helped me become the player I am today, especially with Kyle. Just him being able to know when you have shooting struggles, this is how you get out of them. Always, keep your elbow in, just little
Little nuances.
little shit. Like
Yeah.
the little
the little,
nuggets.
it's the little things, and
Mhm.
then when he got traded to Cleveland
Mhm.
and they said that you're starting,
Mm.
that was like,
You're up.
All right, my time.
so I was like, okay. That's when it kind of like,
Did y'all make the offs that year?
yeah, we made the playoffs.
Made the playoffs. What was your first playoff experience like?
First playoff we played against when I was getting major minutes. We
Yeah.
played against Washington. John Wall, Bradley Beal.
Yeah, play the clip. John hit the behind the back dunk. Shit was nuts.
Now on me, chill.
The dunk was
Hey, the
fucking
dunk
nuts.
was crazy.
Oh my
with the
God.
right hand too.
Oh
my
the
God.
nerve.
The nerve.
The nerve, bro. They had a squad. That was like our
That was like y'all low key.
that was
rival.
our like low key rival right
yeah,
there. Like
it was.
like them. John wouldn't say he'd be like, oh, it was Cleveland.
Yeah. He definitely.
You know
called
how
it.
he is. And shit. But yeah. Man, I see I'm up in all season. But yeah, he was it was them though. It was them in Boston. I would say with IT.
All three of y'all all had smoke. With
Yeah,
each
we all
other.
had smoke with one another,
All had smoke.
So I mean, and I don't know what Cleveland's was. Cleveland was like what? Toronto?
Yeah. I mean, Cleveland didn't really have a rival.
No,
it was
they
Golden
did.
State.
Yeah, Golden State.
Yeah, it was Golden State
At
at
that
that time.
point,
Yeah, at that point. Yeah,
like they knew they was running through y'all.
yeah, they knew they were getting.
They was prepping
They knew
for
they'll
Golden
see. They
State.
knew they'll see Toronto in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah,
Finals.
exactly.
Yeah.
So you go back to New York though.
I go back to New York, which is the wild shit.
Yeah, talk about that.
That was wild. It was cool. I was happy, but it was wild, And
Yeah.
also, it was just like,
That's full.
like I
circle,
said, the
sure.
journeyman thing come into play. Like
Yeah.
it's not really a journeyman because you're going back to the team you started, but like I was more so like, damn, like I felt like I had something here in Atlanta,
Mm-hmm.
and they're molding me into the player that
Y'all had a
I
good
want-
team.
I know. And then
Yeah. You talking
but
about when you're retired?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll talk about that when we're retired.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was cool, man. I mean, I was happy to go back, restore the roots and everything that I first once laid, and it was cool just to get back there playing alongside KP.
Mm-hmm.
Jared Jack was our point. It was awesome. That guy was also a guy that really helped me keep my head,
mental,
level
yeah.
head,
Mm-hmm.
So who else we had? We had Joakim Noah. We had some people. We
You
had
done
some
play with
Kyle
us.
You
O'Quinn.
done play with a lot of
With
people.
some Kyle
Yeah,
O'Quinn.
you done play with some guys,
You
bro.
done play with some
you done play with
guys.
some guys. That they weren't good. We're gonna put that out. They were not good.
But I would tell you this though, before KP got hurt, we were like in the playoff picture. We were like,
Oh yeah.
we were
for
like
sure.
fifth. We're fourth, fifth, sixth in the East.
This
like,
is what people don't understand.
we were solid to go.
KP is a issue.
Right.
Yeah.
I
He's
don't
an
know.
issue because he is huge.
7 foot and can
He's
spread
7
the
foot
floor.
and can run. And
Yeah.
listen, his presence around the rim is just enough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
So before he got hurt, that was like devastating. It was, but we were there.
mhm.
We were right there, and then he got hurt. Then I started getting hurt. That's when I had got the surgery in my leg, and it was just all downhill for me at that point. Like I wanted to do so much for that franchise, but it was just like I had this damn stress fracture in my tibia, and it was
Yeah.
just like people don't really know.
Yeah.
That
I
shit
don't like.
tough.
I don't want to get into it. Like
Yeah.
that's like more of a
Mhm.
retirement piece, but like
Yeah.
that when everything can unfold,
Mhm.
But
for sure. Because that shit is
that shit is not fun
not at all.
and it's painful. So
It's crazy because you're sitting there and the city of New York wants to love somebody so bad.
So bad.
They want to love somebody. And now they got it. They got
got it.
JB, they got Jules, they got Quick. They got all those guys.
They got Villanova over there now.
They got Nova over there now. Like the city wants to love you so bad, and they want a team they can just root for and be happy about. Yeah. And being a part of that, like I was a part of the one year when we got back to the playoffs, and it was COVID. It was nuts, bro. Yeah. Like New York fans is they legit. Yeah. They'll get on your ass too.
Oh yeah.
So you better come correct.
That.
So then you and KP head on to
for Dallas, man.
D-Town.
Yeah, man.
Head on to Dallas.
Yeah.
Journeyman.
This one starts to continue.
You head on to Dallas, man. Talk about your emotions there, because once again, you're on the road again.
But this time they traded me during the season.
Did you know?
No.
No idea.
No idea. I was at Barney's, New York. After practice, I knew something was going on.
You always do.
I knew something was going on.
Always do.
It's just like that feeling
it's
at the
a feeling around
facility where they're like, you're talking to them like, hey, what's up? How you going? Like, they're like, hey, how you doing? Like,
it's always like a murmur.
All right,
bro.
y'all. See y'all. Like, see.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that felt that.
I'm like, all right, cool. They're like, okay. Like, I'm like, yo, let's get some work in, you know? I'm with Bar. Like, oh, Bar, let's get some work in, man. He's like, all right, like, I ain't got a lot for you today, but we could do something. I'm like, all right, cool, bet. Why? I'm like, and then go to Barney's, you know? I'm like, everybody's down, but they don't hold my spirit down. I'm gonna be up. So I'm gonna go buy me something, you know? Like, didn't buy shit. Nothing in there.
They out there going out of business.
Right. I was like, damn, at this point, I'm like, all right. So I get back in the car. Driver said, did you see this? You're getting traded.
Not the driver.
Driver.
That's crazy.
Getting
the
traded.
driver is Woj.
You are getting traded. You, KP, Courtney Lee. For Wesley Matthews, DeAndre Jordan.
Jeez.
Wow.
I was like, wow.
How's that process when you get traded during the season?
Dennis Smith Jr.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy. Yeah, how's that process when you get traded during the season? You know what I mean? Because shit.
So I was there, and then when I was in the car and I found out.
Called my agent. What the hell are you doing?
Agent called me.
What is your job, sir? Apparently I need to hire my fucking driver.
Why you didn't have this information?
No, he called me. He was like, yo, that, and then it was nuts. I have never experienced anything like this before, but I've heard stories about getting traded midway in the season.
Yeah.
When it happened, I was just like, shit, like who I'm gonna call? Like, who do I call? Like,
right.
So Dallas called, Cube called, Carlisle phone, Donnie Nelson at the time, you know, time he called, and then they say the team is on the road, like they're going on their road trip, East Coast trip.
Mm-hmm.
So then I was like, he said, you come in, like, we'll get you in like, I guess 2 or 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
2 or 3 days in the city, I didn't have to do shit.
What?
I went out.
They gave you 2 or 3 days in the city?
Chilling.
Up and it's stuck.
Mom, can you come and pack my things? I gotta go and enjoy myself, you know? Like, I had a great time. Dinner and everything, said my goodbyes. Went up. Nerve to do it on a weekend too.
What? Oh, listen.
It was crazy.
Yeah, you was at.
Yeah. So
I know
that happened.
I know where you was at.
that happened.
They're not even open no more. I know where you was at.
So then,
shout out One Oak.
So then after that, it was we got the Dallas, man, and it's been love ever since, man. Especially with the fans, it's been love ever since.
For sure. I mean, you get to a team who's trying to compete, once again, trying to win. You get to play with Luka Doncic.
Yeah.
I mean, generational talent.
Dirk.
Yeah.
I mean, Dirk.
Oh,
Shit.
Damn.
I was here with, it was his last year too.
Damn.
Wow. Talk about that.
Oh, it was amazing.
I bet.
It was awesome.
I mean, my man was moving but wasn't moving.
Right.
But
Dirk didn't move at all. Man.
God,
How
bro,
long you played,
you've been with
21
some
years?
famers, bro.
Yeah, you really
You've been with
had.
your dad a Hall of Famer, first of all. You started off coming out the womb.
Right.
With the Hall of Fame. But damn, bro, you play with Dirty? That's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough. I just want to go to just now you're with Dallas. Now this is year 4? No.
Like 4.5.
4.5
I came here in
with Dallas.
January.
Yeah. So you
in
get here to
2019.
Dallas, you're with Dirty, and pretty much farewell tour for him.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, y'all pretty much take off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all take off. I mean, Luka takes that step.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Playoffs.
I can really do this.
Yeah.
At a high level. I want to get into that. I already know what you know. I'm about to talk about that Clippers series.
Clippers, yeah.
I mean, it was. What the hell were y'all doing? You're supposed to win at home.
Yeah.
Both teams want to win on the
On the
road.
road, yeah.
Like, talk about that experience for you, because that got you to the bag.
Yeah, I did.
That got you to the bag. Talk about just that playoff experience, playing with LD, playing against Kawhi, PG, and just that back and forth battle.
I mean, it all started in the bubble.
Yeah.
With
the step back.
Yeah.
Come on, Reggie.
Yeah,
You know where you're going.
Yeah. Started with that. And then, with Montrez and Luka, and then me and PG when and then it was just a whole bunch
built up
from that. And then now it's like, all right, we're not kids anymore.
Yeah, we here.
Yeah. So it's like we take them to a game 7. Luka has 50, Kawhi has, I guess, 40 or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's just like it was fun. It was fun. It was exciting. Definitely. I think I gained a lot of respect from some of the guys. So
for sure.
But I mean, it was just cool going to battle with them and knowing like that knowing what you're up against. It's not like you're going into a fight blinded. Now you know who you're going up against. You played against them probably 8 times already leading up to the next playoff series.
Right.
The next season for the playoffs, So it's just it just felt like all those like practice games now going into the real one. Like all their plays, like it's mano y mano at that point. So, but clearly they had
for sure
those guys over there that are
make
future
a
Hall of
difference.
Famers and stuff.
It
makes a lot. It makes a difference,
For sure. I mean,
but we went to battle with them, and we played our best.
Yeah. Tim, you got to the bag, my boy. Got to the bag, him. So you get back. Time to get back. I think did I come the next year? I was there the next year.
You came the following year,
Yeah.
midway through the season.
Yeah, I was there the following year.
Yeah.
Okay. So you are sitting there, Golden State. You're balling. You're going nuts, Tim. He's balling, bro. In Golden State, he's hooping. Tim comes down, gets a bucket, comes down, hurts his foot. I knew it. I've seen it. I've done it. I've done this shit. I see how he walking. Tim, he all about his buckets.
Yeah.
Motherfucker goes back to shoot the free throws.
Hey, I need these points.
Tim, you all right? Yeah, let me shoot the free throw. I'm not good, but let me go shoot the free throw. Shoots it, makes it, walks off the court, goes back. He's like, I know. I heard it. He knew it.
I heard. It's like I don't know. It's like I've never had anything broke in my body before, but something that small of a bone, you could hear from your foot. You could hear it all the way up to your ear. Like I heard it pop.
You hear it every time.
Inside though. Like I heard it internally. Like I've never experienced anything like that. So once that happened, I was like, let me get on my mama mentality mode, knock down these free throws.
Yeah.
I tried to walk off, couldn't. My man Theo came to help.
I had to come get it. I said, stop it.
He knew.
Pressure on this.
The shit hurt.
Yeah,
shit hurt, bro. I was like, you can't even like.
You couldn't put pressure on it.
No, you couldn't put pressure. It's like on the bottom of your
it.
foot right here. So.
Yeah.
Eesh.
Right on the side. And it's crazy because I remember when you said it, because I'm taking Tim and I'm carrying him to the locker room. He's like, yeah, I heard a pop. I said, oh shit. Yeah. That's what it, because when I did mine, I did a jump shot. I was shooting, came down. I could hear it. I was like, oh yeah. It went. It was gone. And then I remember we was talking after the game, and it's crazy when the Lord works in mysterious ways. Like I'm there at that moment when Tim hurts his fifth metatarsal, and I'm like, I know everything about this.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're gonna be fine. Like this is a common injury, and he's just asking me questions, blah blah blah. I'm like, you're gonna be good, bro. You're gonna be back. He's trying to get back to the end of the season, blah blah. He's like, y'all get to the finals. I'm there.
Crazy enough, we almost made that.
Yeah, we almost made that. Motherfucker. I'll tell you that. But it was so crazy though, because it's that time. And granted, I couldn't be on the I couldn't be on the roster because I was a two-way or whatever.
Yeah.
And Tim was hurt. Me and Tim, we just bought into our role at that point.
Yeah,
we were just like, listen, we're gonna do everything we can to help our teammates win.
Yeah.
We was over there having a
We
blast.
were annoying.
We were
shit out of these opponents that
we was having
we were
a
so
blast,
annoying,
bro. Oh my gosh.
Annoying to the opponents, annoying to the fans. That's why it was like twins, because they always got me mistaken for him.
Yeah, facts.
This one y'all was y'all would never sit down.
Right.
Yeah, never sit down.
Yeah.
Never sit down.
They made the rule. They made the rule.
They made the rule. And then we're playing at Golden State. I'm wearing the white shirt. And they like, Theo need to sit the hell down because he wearing the white shirt, blah, blah, trying to distract him. Game 3, I called Tim, wear a white shirt. I said, I said, what color's Golden State wearing? I think they're wearing white. We're wearing a white shirt. Tim doesn't fucking do it. I do it. And I'm sitting there by myself, and everybody saw the clip of Mark Davis like, hey, you don't want to change your shirt? I'm like, for what? I'm like, who cares? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was fun, though. It was a great time. It was a great time. It was unbelievable run. Great group.
Great group of guys.
Great group of guys.
Bought in.
Oh, my God. You talk about buy in. We bought the fuck in.
That's when Jalen Brunson,
Oh, shout out JB, man.
Yeah.
Got to the bag after that. At that shit. I mean, he was balling.
Yeah.
Going stupid.
Going dumb.
It was cooking that year.
So then the next year, I mean, wasn't a year we wanted to, but you have a new running mate, Kyrie Irving. Talk about that experience and what you're excited for this year.
And definitely excited for his, his new journey, his new full year.
Yep.
Number swap.
Yep. Definitely a number swap. It's gonna look weird.
Nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
You already know the reason why. Nothing needs to be explained.
Yeah, facts.
But yeah, happy for him. Like I said, his new journey, with the number, the shoe deal, everything, his new contract, I think it's going to be a stress-free, Kai, we're going to get the Kai that everybody wants to see. So now that's not saying what we had, in the second half of the season he was hooping, but I'm saying, no.
You still got stuff on your mind.
He still got a lot of stuff on his mind, and now it's
new place.
Now it's new place, So, I mean, I know I'm very excited to see what he's going to do. I'm excited for myself. I had a full off season of health.
Big time.
That I didn't have to worry about an injury or
for sure
my leg or, I had, 4.5 months to literally, strengthen my foot, my leg, my whole body. So definitely looking forward to this upcoming season and whatever role I have at this point,
It was big time. I mean, going on year 11, I know you. You just want to win.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you want to win and be a part. Be
Yeah.
a part of a winning culture and a winning organization. I think you have that in this team. I mean, you got LD and Kai on the same team. Sky's the limit.
Back.
You know what I'm saying? You got two of the best scorers in the league.
Just got to make it stress-free for those guys. That's all.
Just help them out as much as you can. And I fully believe you're going to do that.
Yeah.
But Tim, it's been an awesome podcast. We got a couple questions for you.
Yes.
What is America's basketball team, in your opinion?
Wow.
It's not the Warriors.
It's definitely not the Warriors.
Because this guy.
America's basketball team? Is this a trick question or is no?
No, I mean, it's whatever you think.
I think it's the Lakers.
What do you think?
I said Lakers. I think the Knicks are close, but I think
it's Boston.
Boston?
Really? That's a new one.
Like now or just history? Or now?
I mean, I would say because I wouldn't say now because there's a lot of Warriors fans.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So I would say in history, I personally believe the Lakers are one.
I would say
because
Boston.
it's worldwide. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like everyone knows the Lakers. You go to and
I think Boston. I mean, they've been winning since the start of the shit.
Yeah.
I see that.
I mean,
They got the
even when it was Wilt there, when Bill Russell ran, I would say Boston.
Okay.
But no politics and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
see that.
but it's either Boston or LA for me. But
Yeah.
I'll say Boston.
Okay. I see you on that. Our next question is a new question. We have to figure out, we've had a debate, us on the Tidal League and Run Your Race group, we have had a debate. What is the best Bron? 2018 Bron? Or 2013 Bron in Miami? Second year Bron or second year? It might be 12. Yeah.
It's second year Miami.
2012.
Yeah.
I was a Miami Heat fan at that time. I'm not going with
2012
anything
Bron.
I mean, I was in college and I was still a Heat fan at that time. So it was like D-Wade was my favorite player. So it was like I watched Miami the whole when Bron was catching lob after lob, when he was dunking the ball and the damn net was coming in and out after every dunk, like, all right, I'm picking 2012 Bron.
Or like at that age, he like 26. Like he was unstoppable.
He was definitely
like,
on one.
He was just like
I mean, downhill every time.
He couldn't do nothing.
He beat a very good OKC team too.
He did.
Beat a very good Boston team too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
that was that the year when the eyes and stuff that everybody was like picturing when he had the eyes.
Was that the game 6?
I think that's the year that happened.
Was that game 6 or was that the year before?
The game 6 is when he went to Boston and killed them.
Was that 2012 though?
When he went into Boston and
Yeah.
killed them? Yeah. That's when they thought that Boston would win in 7.
Yeah.
And he went and won, and then he won the championship against OKC.
Oh yeah.
Tough. The only reason I say it's a good debate is because they almost gave Bron the Finals MVP. And he got swept.
Oh, yeah,
like he was insane.
He was still.
He was
good at.
insane
Yeah, he
that
was,
year, bro.
He was.
Like he beat Indiana. He doesn't have his. Like he got K Love, yes, but like he's winning with
Kai. Oh no, this one Kai gone.
Kai's not playing.
Kai's gone.
Kai's hurt.
Oh, he's hurt. Oh,
yeah, he hurt.
No,
is Kai in Boston?
He was in
Kai's
Boston.
Yeah, Kai's in Boston,
He's
bro.
not even there.
Kai's not there.
He's playing with
right.
George Hill. He's playing with Rodney Hood.
Oh yes. Is JR on that team yet?
JR's
JR,
there.
Shump.
He got Larry Nance.
Shump.
Shump.
Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah, like all great players.
Yeah.
But come on, bro. He was on some shit. And he should have won game 1. JR was tripping for a second.
Yeah,
he was tripping. He was tripping. But damn, bro. That's why I think that's a great debate. I think it's close. I think it's close.
It's definitely close.
I think it's closer than people think.
2018. He was.
He was a problem, bro. And that's when he.
Oh, that's when he was
That's
making
when
all
he
those game
destroyed
winners.
Toronto.
Yeah,
Yes, and that's
yeah.
when he destroyed Toronto by himself.
Yeah.
Well, that's when he was like best shooter, most athletic. Like that was his like.
Yeah, that
He
was
was
his best
shooting
overall.
through-
Like
bro,
overall,
overall,
everything.
yeah.
That's when he was
so
his best.
nice,
But
bro.
2012, he was on a mission.
Yeah,
Like,
he was downhill.
He was more athletic.
Yeah, he was-
2012 downhill.
He was
Downhill, jumping, like his head was over the rim.
Yeah, it was nuts.
Like
It was nuts. It was nuts.
And he almost beat the Warriors when they're like stacked with KD.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
Like he could have got a couple games. But Tim, man, that was an unbelievable pod, bro. We appreciate you coming on. I can't thank you enough.
Thank you guys, man.
Good luck this season. Healthy season. Hope
Yes,
you
sir.
go crazy, get to a bigger bag. When you do, let me hold something, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
And hopefully we teammates again one day.
No
but
doubt, brother.
It's been a good one, brother. Hey, once again, shout out Prize Picks, our new partner. Y'all have been amazing. We appreciate all the help and all that. And y'all already know what to do. Subscribe on YouTube, follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and you already know this is another podcast, and we only getting bigger and better. We only getting bigger and better. And shout out Dad Gang, man, for the merch. You already know. Shout out to all the dads out there. Hat tough, ain't it? Yeah. All right, listen. You got to become a dad first. Slow your roll, though. It ain't for everybody. But hey, peace. Shout out to everybody. We love you all. Tim, get this clip right quick. And shout out to Cam, man. Chicken parm smell good as hell. Dang.